Hi girlies, Merry Christmas. Welcome to Sass a Little Bit of Class. I'm Kara Williamson. Today we're just going to be discussing Christmas, okay? I'm going to be talking traditions and what it's actually like to have your birthday on Christmas Day. I know you're all wanting to know. I absolutely love it. Or do I? Let's dive right in. So yesterday I was 24 and honestly since I was probably about 18 I have I love my birthday and all that, right? But I hate the fact that I'm getting older and this time of year gives me anxiety. New Year, despise. Hate New Year. think I've maybe been out like once for New Year, I think. Yeah, literally once. And it was like my 18th. So it was like a mixture between my birthday and being able to go out and things and then New Year. I literally the bells rang and I headed to McDonald's and it was closed. Clearly didn't think that one through. With it being New Year and all. Basically, since I know you don't really like the morbid episodes, kind of gathered that information. No thanks. But just to get a wee bit depresso for a second, for honestly years, the Williamson family, that's me, have had a death every single year. Every single year. Every single year I'm in a funeral. Why is that? My first funeral was like when I was 13. And then we kind of did have a bit of a break. And then after that, it's just been like every year. Honestly, my work must think, are they alright? And honestly, no. Anyway, yeah, this was another year. The list got bigger, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So yeah, I think New Year, I know it doesn't really change anything apart from like the number of the year. But I just think like it resets and I'm like, I know what to expect. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm expecting another funeral and it's kind of like, who's it going to be? Do you know what I mean? That's probably a terrible way to think. But it's true, like Ross Williamson's at a funeral every single year. Every year. I don't know, is that normal? I feel like that's not normal. I feel like I work with people and have friends that have not been to a funeral ever. Your girl's only 24 and I think I've been to about 8 or 9. I think maybe 8. I'm gonna go with 8. Anyway, moving on. So everyone's always asking, what's it like having birthday on Christmas Day? Is it more presents? Do you do like Christmas in the morning, birthday at night? And is birthday cake the Christmas pudding? All the questions. I just thought, who better to answer the questions than yours truly, your Christmas gift? Do you know what I mean? So basically, since I was wee, mum and dad always tried to make the day special. So when I was little, my mum and dad used to dress up and wake me up in the morning. So they've done a little clown duo, they've done cowboys, they've done the silly string, all that, okay? And I always remember like walking into the living room, there was always like Christmas music on, the camcorder was always out. Yeah, love that. I really love that I was able to grow up in like a wee bit of their gen as well. Do you know what I mean? So my mum and dad had me quite young. So actually, what I was thinking about the other day was my first Christmas was actually my second because I was actually born on Christmas Day. Do you know what I mean? Is it, so have I had more Christmases than the average 24-year-old or not? Yeah, it was quite good because they still had like I still have memories of them like using the camcorder even like my first day of school and things. So love that. And it's good to like watch the videos back and see how bad the footage is and it's just dead cute and like I don't know, nostalgic. Anyway, on Christmas Eve, every Christmas Eve, we all come together and we have a little munch, like picky tea, and watch the Elf. And then every year, I'm pretty sure it was like since the Elf came out, every year we get picky bits. I know some people order food in, we don't do that. We get picky bits and like crisps and dip. Love me a crisp and dip, by the way. I could have that anytime, anywhere. Give me crisp and dip and I'll be happy. Anyway, and then we open our Christmas Eve boxes, which is really cute. And then since me and Connor have been together, my mum's been making like a little Christmas Eve box for Connor as well, and it's just like cute. Um, the script used to be that I would take my little brother and sister out for a little drive, or before that, my dad would take the kids out for a little drive, and we'd go and see all the Christmas lights people had put up, blah blah blah, and then we'd come back, and at the door, wow, the Christmas Eve boxes were there. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, as the kids are getting older now, um, by kids, by the way, I don't mean my kids, obviously. I mean my little brother and sister, but we just call them the kids. They're the kids, you know? Anyway, and then my cousins, they're the girls. Isn't that quite cute? Has everyone got their own way? I don't know, I just thought it was quite cute. Anyway, so on Christmas Day, me and Connor wake up, sneak out the bedroom, and me and Connor will go and open our gifts. And usually I'll just kind of like do like I think I maybe do Christmas first, then birthday. I don't know. I think I just change it up. I don't know. Sorry. I just kind of like pick. Birthday has to be in birthday paper, by the way, and Christmas has to be in Christmas. It can't all be in Christmas and it can't all be in birthday because that's illegal in my brain. So, and then we kind of tidy up, make the living room and things look normal. Then we let Ralphie down. We used to wrap Ralphie's Christmas presents and his birthday presents as well when it's his birthday, but we don't do that anymore because it really overstimulates him and he just gets anxious, bless him. He's not happy, he's anxious, he's on the verge. So I'm just kind of like, no. So we don't do that now. And there's been a couple incidents on people's birthday and like Christmases and things like that because Ralphie gets a bit overstimmed. So yeah, we just kind of leave his presents and he doesn't get down the stairs until me and Connor have kind of tidied everything and all the wrapping paper and everything's gone. I think I've said this before, but on birthdays and Christmases and things like that, there's no birthday like banners, there's no balloons. That is a rule. Because Ralphie he just can't hack it, okay? He just doesn't like it. So we just don't do it. Simple, easy life. Anyway, he got his all his toys. He was actually still really excited, bless him. But then he did finally settle and play with the toy. Um and then we take him on a big walk and then we go to my mum's. And then this is always the same. Everyone meets at my mum's. I give them their gifts, like the kids, my brother and sister. Mum and dad their gifts, they give me mine. So after we've kind of like exchanged gifts and that at my mum's, we'll go up to my grand's grave and then once we're finished there and like taking up flowers and things, we will then split off. So I'll go and get ready and my dad will go get ready and me and him will go to the pub, which is a bit weird considering I actually don't like drinking. Don't know if you're aware. So for me to go to the pub on my birthday seems a bit strange, especially when it's on Christmas and people just stay at home. But it's just tradition, and we've done it since I was 18. So, and then when my little brother's 18, he'll come with us and things. That'll be so cute. Anyway, so usually it's me and my dad. Sometimes my uncle comes too, but he works offshore, so sometimes he can't make it. And this year, he decided to book a lodge and patched me, which was rude. But I'm actually going up there on 27th, but I'm skipping ahead. Anyway, I just usually have like usually I just have one drink and then we either go to my uncle's or go to a restaurant. Sometimes we go out. This is what kind of changes every year. Me and Connor take turns of whose family. So yesterday we went to Connor's dad's and it was so lovely and like Connor's gran and granda were there and his sister and his dad's girlfriend and things and they're all so lovely and it was just really nice to like we haven't done Christmas with them before. So yeah, it was really nice. And we played like some quizzes and that and we won prizes and it was just so much fun. So yeah, after spending some time at Connor's side of the family, we then had to nip into my mum's for we forgot Ralphie's presents, so we went away and picked them up, played some of their little games and that, and then we left. Oh, and on Christmas Eve we went around Connor's family and that as well because he wasn't able to go to see them all, because they were all having like a big meal as well. Connor's like mum's side of the family. So yeah, it was just really nice. So yeah, yes, it was really good because in the morning I was like with my family and Connor was there too, and then at night we were like with his family, so it was nice. And the family that he didn't see, he's seen them all on Christmas Eve. So it was really nice. And today is literally just been a chill day. Like we've literally been in bed the entire day. Just like watching films, having a little like picky munch. Believe it or not, after the meal, so on Christmas night, we were literally just unpacking, like sorting all our gifts and things out. Like we both got absolutely spoiled, so just like finding a new home for everything and clearing some things out and unboxing everything and binning it all. Our bins actually got emptied today, so we were like, perfect, let's just get everything that we can into the bins, and then they all got emptied, so we have new bins to fill up. They'll be filled up by probably tonight. The tree's getting taken down tonight. That's a Boxing Day thing. I'm pretty sure last year Connor done it on like Christmas night. Can't even remember now. Or maybe it was Boxing Day. But I remember coming downstairs and I was like, oh, he's hoovering all the snow up from the tree, and she was gone. Everything was gone. I just had to like do the little things like wrap up the candles and things. I've got a lot of like Christmassy candles and I like to bring them out every year instead of using them all. I just love Christmas time and there is parts of it that is sad and sometimes I have moments where I'm like, this is actually really sad, but I don't know, I just love being like surrounded by family and things. And I think that's why I really like having my birthday on Christmas Day because my family need to be surrounded by me. Do you know what I mean? And everyone's off. It's guaranteed everyone usually is off. And yeah, they don't really have a choice. They kind of need to spend it with me. Do you know what I mean? And it's not like, oh, I'm not off on your birthday this year, and everyone's having to take days off and things. Like, majority of people are off on Christmas, and if they do have to work, it's for like a couple of hours, maybe in the morning or in the afternoon. But I get to spend the majority of the day. Or sometimes it's unfortunate if my uncle's working away and things. But usually, if he is working away, he'll have like a Christmas dinner before he leaves, so it's quite good. So yeah, I really like it that it's on Christmas Day. And I was actually speaking to someone in my work. I was actually a student that came into my work, and she was saying that she doesn't have any kids in her family, so it's not really like the same. And I was like, oh, that is really sad. I didn't really think of it like that. I don't know if Christmas would be the same if I didn't have my brother and sister and like my little cousins and things. I don't know if it would be the same. So yeah, kind of thankful to have them. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. Just a bit of a short one. Just because I'm ready to go and get ready and need to pack my bag and everything like that for going to lodge tomorrow. It's just up in Aberdeen, and it's got a hot tub and things, and I can't wait. It's gonna be so good. I don't know if I want to stay there yet though. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna stay because I don't really like leaving Ralphie. Even though Ralphie's literally with Connor. Do you know what I mean? It's not like it's someone that doesn't know him and doesn't know his routine or how much he gets fed or whatever. Like, I'm literally in my head thinking he's, like, going to a kennels or something. He's literally not. He's with his dad. So, I don't know. I don't know why I'm there. I just don't really like leaving him. I just hate it. And I couldn't take him because there's, loads of little there's little my little cousins and things are there, so he would just ruin their toys, like, they'll be opening their presents and he would just be honestly bouncing off the walls, and he wouldn't settle, not even eventually. So I'm like, "It's better if he's here, and I'll just go." And there's a hot tub, so I'm like that to Connor, "You need to be up in the loft, and I need to get my swimsuits all organised and things." So yeah, I'm literally just going up for one night. They've had it since, I think it was like the 24th or 23rd they went up. So I'm just gonna go up for the last night and then come back Sunday. Literally, maybe when you're watching this. So yeah, have the most magical time off if you are off work. I think most people go back on the 5th. I go back on the 7th, I think. Watch everyone from my work message me being like that. No, we're actually back on the 5th. But I think I'm back on the 7th. I don't know if that's right. Thank you so much for listening. And as always, keep it sassy, keep it classy, and I'll see you next Sunday. And I think next week I might do a Q&A. So please message me, email me. The private forms are all linked below. Um, yeah. I want to know some questions. Like, I don't really know what to answer. Maybe like 5-year plans? Should I do another 5-year plans? I'm not sure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, rate, and review. And let me know your Christmas traditions. I was actually speaking to the girls in my work, and it's just lovely to hear, like, especially when they've got like little kids and things, like what they do to make the day special and things. Love it. Anyway, see you next one. Bye. Mwah.